visit online at TomDavisAutoGroup.com. Take advantage of guaranteed hassle-free prices at Tom Davis Auto Group in Parsons. Visit online now, TomDavisAutoGroup.com. A supported veteran, stop in for a free American flag lapel pin through November 12th at Tom Davis Auto Group in Parsons.
Sports presentation. This is Coffeyville Community College Red Raven football, brought to you on US 98 by Core State Maintenance Supply, the David W. Barnes Funeral Home, Coffeyville Sleep-Ins and Suites, Acme Foundry, Windsor Place, Community State Bank, Gillum's Retail Liquor, Coffeyville Community College, and Lay's Archery and Golf. Now stay tuned for the Red Raven pregame coaching show on US 98. USA.
And here from James Huckleman Court in Ellersall. Football game today. That is on Saturday as they travel up to Ellsworth, Iowa. Again, it is the opener of the 2018-2019 basketball season. We start today with the women's on the court. Tomorrow it'll be the Community State Bank Classic, rather, with a couple of games, and then a couple on Saturday as well. But tonight it is the women. Coach and recruiting coordinator. after a rainy day, we have some clear skies and a beautiful sunset. So it's a beautiful night inside. I tell you what, the energy is here, and these fans are ready to get back out there for the basketball season. So they didn't get the same ranking as the men did. The men got a top 5 seeding in the preseason poll, but the women certainly have dangerous coming into a good start in the year. They're healthy, they are ready to play, and they got a good turn coming back this year. I think that's the biggest thing that they're trying to do. The difference was that they got the victory goal this season. They are losers of the last 7 games. In the last 7 games of the year, they were struck with a lot of injuries. Not only that, but again, got on that losing streak to really finish off their year on a sour spot. They're losing 7 games in a row and only having 2 returners this year. So that's the biggest difference, and that's where I think the Red Ravens have the edge in this one tonight, is the fact that the experience and the returners are a little bit more skewed in the Red Ravens' favor. So this year for the Redlands, and we're talking about community college, at this time. At this point, if we come back, deeper into the keys to this ball game, get right into basketball season here, and I'm very excited. I know I am. So you go to the first one. Start basketball.
Helping you move forward. That's what Copyright Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to extend your horizons, Copyright Community College can help. CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college study, plus 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
A celebration is in order anytime CCC comes to play, and you can trust Dylan Liquor to back it up with an endless cooler filled with your favorite pick of ice-cold beer, or choose something from a vast wine selection to help you relax and wind down after an exhilarating CCC game. Whatever your pleasure, Dylan Liquor is always in for the win. Dylan Liquor, 1713 West 8th Street in Coffeeville.
Bull S. Montana here.
Oh, Bull.
No, really, I am Bull S. Montana, here at Lace Archery and Guns. Now the archery season's here, we're here to get you ready.
I'm always ready, Bull.
Ah, yes. Anyway, when you buy a bow this month, we'll throw in 50% off on camo clothing.
That's half off.
That's right, 50% on all camo clothing when you buy a new bow.
That's the Blaze Archery and Guns, just 1 mile south of the Deering White and half-mile east on Road 12.
And be sure to stop and get your hunting and fishing license.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to take care of my banking and the internet's down.
So what's the problem? Just give Sam a call at Community State Bank and she'll take care of it in person. If you want to.
Bank's not just down the street, it's in...
Wow, I wouldn't bank anywhere but Community State Bank. They have great online and mobile banking services, so I still do most of my banking online. So when I need it, it's sure great to talk to somebody I know face to face.
Hi, this is Dana from Community State Bank. We offer all the convenience along with the services you want and need, and even throw in a friendly face to help you personally when you need it. Community State Bank, Coffeeville's only locally owned and operated bank.
And it is just about time for basketball. We still have a few minutes until we head to the tip-off. Welcome back in. It's 98.1 KUSN. I'm Sam Speck. We're here from Jay Herkelman Court at Nellis Hall, and it is, again, about ready for the 2018-2019 basketball season to get underway. The men, they get going tomorrow. For tonight, though, it is the Lady Red Ravens on the court against Redlands Community College. You're on your home for Red Raven Athletics, 98.1 KUSN, as well as in partnership with CCC Television. You can find that link on our website at kpgfradio.com under the sports tab, as well as on YouTube underneath CCC TV. It is 98.1 KUSN. Happy to have you with us here on a Thursday night. It was, again, a rainy afternoon, but a beautiful evening. Here we are indoors on a beautiful nice venue here at Nellis Hall, the Herkelman Court, as I only called just a few games last year, but happy to have this season here this year, as I'll be following them around all year long. It is Coffeyville Red Raven basketball back out there here for you. Here's what the first couple of weeks for the Lady Red Ravens looks like. After this game tonight against Redlands, they travel to Connors State College, and then they come back home for a couple of games against Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. That's on the 6th of November. Then on the 13th against Lebec Community College. That's also at home. And then a couple of road games, actually a few of them, from the 14th through the 21st of November. They're on the road at Northeastern Oklahoma, at Crowder College, North Arkansas College, and Redlands Community College. So they take a long road trip through the end parts of November and then come back home and have a challenge against Hutchinson Community College. So that's kind of the first month. That's what it looks like here for the Lady Red Ravens, as they've got a little bit more games on the road than here at home. Hopefully they can do with what they will, as last year they finished a lot better at home than they did on the road. They were 11-5 on the Hercules Court. They were 5-10 on the road. They were 0-1 last year in the neutral site game. That was up in Park City for the District 6, Region 6, rather, Region 6 tournament that Stewart County knocked them out of there. And the Heat Park was the first round of that They're losing two games to Boston County. And then having to come back home, they planted a home game on the postseason. They beat Martin and then lost to Stewart County pretty badly in the postseason again up in Park City. That was a pretty exciting game there for the time being. And just being in the postseason, that's where they hope to get back this year, is in the postseason. So the Lady Red Ravens back out there on the court. We're about ready for basketball here. We've got a couple of minutes and the crowd is in. The energy is in the air as well. I'll tell you what, this is a basketball town. You can tell. Basketball and football, that's the season that we're in. And the fans really dig it out here as we're just about ready for basketball on 98.1 KUSN. Time now, we take a break. It'll be the anthem. We'll be back here in 2 minutes with basketball.
Keep it simple with great food at great prices. That's what you'll find at Simple Simon's Pizza in Coffeyville. Oh, yes, you'll find great pizza and a whole lot more, like calzones, wings, breadsticks, and sandwiches. Stop in today for a Coffeyville favorite for Simple Simon's Lunch Buffet. Simple Simon's makes it easy for you to dine in, carry out, or delivery. Simple Simon's Pizza, 807 West 11th in Coffeyville. Simple Simon's, simply delicious.
More folks around here trust and rely on the David W. Barn Funeral Home. It's convenient to make compassionate care. It could be because of your guaranteed superior service, or maybe because of the fair and honest prices, or just maybe for all of these reasons, more folks trust the David W. Barn Funeral Home during the time of loss. The David W. Barn Funeral Home is 306 North Barn in Coffeyville, an independent, family-owned business.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Leisure Post. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantry. Come see what makes Leisure Post different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
You can become a part of the Acme Foundry team in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry has current openings for CNC machinists and entry-level foundry positions. Acme offers competitive wages, benefits, and good promoting technology. Find out more. Acme Foundry, 1502 South 1st Street in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry, an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back here on your home to Red Raven Athletics. It is 98.1. With CCC Television, and you can find that on the YouTube page as well as on our website at kggfradio.com. Underneath the sports tab is where you can find that. Again, here is our first basketball game of the year. The women on the court tonight, the Lady Red Ravens going up against the Redlands Community College this evening as Redlands coming in on the road. The Cougars, again, finishing last year a couple of games above 500, but losing 7 straight games to finish off the 2018 season. But again, that was last year. We're on to this year. 2 starters returned back for the Redlands Cougars this year and 4 for the Coffeyville Red Ravens. We will get that coming up here in just a few short minutes as we'll have those opening starters for you here from Nellis Hall. Sam Reed back in the studio here on 98.1 KUSN, making sure that we sound okay. I'm Sam Speck out here on Jay Herkelman Court right here on the side of it as we've got the starters for Redlands. We'll have that for you coming up here in just a second, but it is time that we look at your starters for the Coffeyville Red Ravens as the Lady Red Ravens ready to get back out there on the basketball court from last year. Number 2, Tatiana McCree, 5'9", sophomore from Grandview, Missouri, making her return from last season. She averaged last year on the every night about 8.5 points per game. So it's her, not only that, but then we've got Brianna Brown out there as well. Tatiana McCree, Brianna Brown, those are the couple of starters for the Lady Red Ravens, as well as number 10, Tamila Harjo, 5'9" freshman out of Lawrence, Kansas. Lady Red Ravens also want to welcome to the court number 21, Chesney Downey, 6-foot freshman out of Atchison, Kansas. And then number 35, Lashika Joseph, 6'6". We mentioned that they were really trying to get some height, some size from Miami, Florida. They got a freshman against 6'6", Lashika Joseph, number 35, the other starter tonight for your Lady Red Ravens. So they've got the starting 5 out there on the court for both sides of the basketball. It's the Redlands Cougars out of El Reno, Oklahoma, and the Coffeyville Red Ravens. They're out on the court. And we are ready for basketball. Redlands coming in their maroon road uniforms. They do kind of have like a gold or kind of a, like a sunflower yellow accent on the side, a double stripe up the side and shoulder as well. And the white number and lettering is on the front and the back of the jerseys. Coffeyville comes in their white uniforms, the home with the red accent. That means the stripe up the side and the numbering as well. And we're ready for basketball here on 98.1 KUSN. I'll tell you what, the energy is here in the building. Whistle's blown, and there's the tip. Redlands gets the tip with the basketball. Here's Redlands Community College. They bring it up from right to left. They'll move from right to left. Out there, bringing it up, that's Renea Hopkins. That's point guard for Redlands. First pass, that one goes a little wide and out of bounds. So Coffeyville gets the basketball after that one goes a little bit wide. Bad pass there. And the Lady Red Ravens get the possession of the basketball. Bringing it up here, that's Harrell on the basketball with the right hand dribble. Moves left now, looks into the corner, keeps the possession. Back up top from the elbow, wants the shot in and out. And Redlands wanted the rebound there. A little bit too physical there from Coffeyville. There's Coach Harrell. They're trying to express to his team. Again, it's a little bit too early to try and be fouling there. It's a little bit too physical on the rebound. So the first foul against Coffeyville, that one going against Brianna Brown. And again, within just the first couple of minutes of the game, Redlands brings it up from right to left. They look back down. Back up top to Hopkins, and then they look into the corner. Little floater over, teardrop, and that one falls. Redlands on the board. And that was Brooklyn Judkins, redshirt sophomore, putting Redlands up on the board. It's 2-0, 9:13 to go here in the first quarter. Coffeyville with the basketball. They look into the corner. That's McCree with it. She takes it with the right-hand dribble. Now she'll reassess. Resets the offense from the top. Now drives, and a little bit too physical. And they're going to say McCree on the offensive foul. So Redlands gets the basketball right back. That's Tatiana McCree's first foul tonight. And again, Coffeyville very quickly with 2 team fouls on the evening. Hopkins with the basketball. She'll bring it up from right to left. Cougars now, they look into the corner. That's Judkins with the basketball. Now down towards the baseline. Back up top. Thought about a three-pointer. Instead, they'll just swing it around. Still swinging around the top of the key. Back down towards the baseline. Good defense here. No interior led up by the Red Ravens. There's a good move down low, and Redlands inside. Nice move, and they're back on the board. That's number 15, Sydney Newberry, out of Mounds, Oklahoma. 4-0. Redlands on the board, and again, they had great interior defense, and then a little breakdown there was taken advantage of. Cougars up by 4. Red Ravens now in the corner, back up top. They'll go three-pointer from outside, in and out, no good. And that one actually just off of the front of the rim, a bit short on the three-point try. So Red Ravens give it right back up. Cougars back with the basketball. They'll go back down low. Great defense down low for now, and Offeyville all over it. And a jump ball is called. In possession with the Lady Red Ravens, so Coffeyville gets it right back. Great job down low. A little bit physical there. I was worried it may have been a foul, but no, called a jump ball. So Red Ravens back possession. 8 minutes to go in the quarter. It is 4-0. Cougars up on the Ravens. McCree with the basketball. She's at the top. Now back over. That's Brown. Looking down low. That's Joseph. Joseph, the freshman, with the basketball. Looks outside after picking up the dribble. Was double teamed. Now 10 on the shot clock. Brown back up top. Upside the three-point line. Thought about a three-pointer. Now dribbles with the left hand. Has to get rid of it. Under 5. Joseph from the elbow takes a shot. Knocks it down. Coffeyville on the board. And it is 4-2. 7:28 to go here in the first quarter of play. There's Hopkins with the basketball. Cougars with it. She'll hand it off. Judkins now back down on Hopkins. Wants the three outside, wide open, and knocks it down. Can't give her too much space, and she found it. 7-2. So they take a 5-point lead. That's the biggest of the ball game so far. 7:05 to go in the quarter. With the basketball, that's Harjo on the carry there. Now outside the three, wants to respond. No good. That was Ranji Brown. And no good there. So Red Ravens again on the miss. They give it right back to the Cougars. They'll reset up top. That's Hopkins gets the basketball. Hopkins now over from beyond the three. They want another one. No good. That was off the hands there of Newberry. And Red Ravens back with it. So starting the new possession here is Harrell. Right-hand dribble looking on the screen. Joseph gets the screen there and too much contact from 3-5. And Coach Stephen Harrell is kind of questioning the call as well, as am I. I didn't see as much contact as you think. But Joseph comes to the sideline. Tiara Full-Love makes her way out there. Sophomore, number 20, Tiara Full-Love back out on the court. Not getting the start tonight, but a key component off of the bench. The 6-foot sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. In the corner they go. Wants the shot from the baseline here. The Cougars air ball. That hit nothing there. So the Red Ravens now with the basketball. McCree will bring it up here on the break. They'll slow down the offense as 2 wants to reset the offense with the left-hand dribble. She'll look left now. Now breaks right. Looks into the corner there. Thought they had a shot. They'll get it out to Full-Love. She thought about a three. Takes it back now. Swing it to the left side of beyond the three-point line. And Red Ravens still swinging it. McCree drives and loses the basketball. Got muscled off there, and the Cougars will take it back. So a turnover there from Tatiana McCree. Redlands with the basketball down low on a fast break, no good. As that one put up from the block, and McCree now moving down. She's it was certainly on the disadvantage. She had 3 Redland Cougars in front of her, so she slows it down. Offense catches up. Full-Love with the basketball. Top of the key she goes. She'll dribbles now and reset. Back to McCree. And now with the left hand. She dribbles. Has to get it outside. Gets it to number 21. And again, that's Chesney Downing with the basketball. Under 10 to shoot. Now under 5 to shoot. Has to get it out. Full-Love for 3. Knocks it down. And that's going to be good for 3. 7-5 with 5:15 to go. Here, a Full-Love last year in the beginning parts of the year really wasn't known for the deep shoot. But as the season went, nice drive here. Good move as well. Redlands back on the board. My goodness. Renea Hopkins takes it to the house there. Redlands back up 9-5. They're up by 4 there. Great move as well. Single-handedly takes that one to the house. Puts them up by 4 once again. Under 5 to go in the quarter. It's 9-5. Swinging it back and forth up top. Here's the Red Ravens. Back into the corner. Right side is Tiara Full-Love. Drives on the baseline and a foul. And that one coming off of number 22 of the Cougars. That's going to be Kylie Stewart, the sophomore out of Weatherford, Oklahoma, committing the foul there. Now, big note to make. That's their first team foul of the night compared to 3 against the Lady Red Ravens. So the inbound's coming from the far baseline. It's Tatiana McCree to throw it in here. As Chesney Downing makes her way to the sideline. Needs some well-deserved rest, and they get the toss in. Brown gets the carry. Terry a full love, now back to McCree. McCree wants the three, knocks it down. And within one, the Red Ravens down 8-9. Back on the fast break. Redlands wants to get back, and they turn it over. And a great job by Coffeyville, making them work a little bit too hard. The pass goes wide and past the baseline. Red Ravens back with the basketball. It's 9-8. And Coffeyville looking for their first lead of the ball game. 4:24 to go in the first quarter. Harrell up, brings up the basketball. Left-hand dribble now. She brings it back up. Full love with it. Hasn't decided where to go with it. Now dribbles left. Gets rid of it. She'll find Kramer. Kramer back down low, and a back pass gives it right back. So the Cougars will step in front of that turnover by the Red Ravens as Redlands brings it back up. Hopkins with the basketball. They go left. That's Judkins. Judkins look down low, stepped in front of it. A nice job. That's full love on the interception. Here's the fast break. Red Ravens take it down from right to left. Takes it to the house, and no, a charge. And Tierra Full-Love is called with the charge. She did make the basket, but that one counting against her. Fourth team foul just here in the first quarter of play. 3:50 to go. Redlands will toss it in there up by one. It's 8-9. Hopkins, she'll bring it up here for the Cougars with the right-hand dribble. Now over the center court. Sets up the offense, looks left. That's where the pass goes to Lovings. Back up top to Hopkins. Now they just kind of swing it beyond the arc. Wants the three from deep downtown and missed everything there. And that one will go back to the Red Ravens. And the crowd gets involved as well, trying to get to the head of the Redlands offense here. As that one missed everything, the air ball chance come out. The Red Ravens get the basketball back. We got 3:30 to go in the quarter. Tatiana McCree will set the offense up with the right-hand dribble. Now slows things down. Kind of observes now, dribbles left. Still from beyond the three. Gets it now to Full-Love. Full-Love in the corner. Wants the three. No good. In and out there is Harrell on the shot. That was, again, a missed shot there. Missed opportunity. He had some space there. It looks like here's a pretty good shot. Just got to come down to her, get the streak down. Redlands struggling to get the basketball down low, and the pass there will hit off Tatiana McCree's leg. That goes out of bounds. And some substitutes comes in. Tierra Full-Love back to the sideline. That brings out Lucica Joseph once again. Well, it's Mia Harlan. She makes her way to the sideline. So Redlands still with the possession here. They got 20 on the shot clock. Nice play in there. Jana Dixon with the basketball down to the baseline down low. Passing here from Redlands, but it comes up empty-handed. Terrific Jackson on the fifth layup there. The great passing from the point guard Hopkins. That's no good. 9-8. Red Ravens still only down by one. Now under 3 to go here in the quarter. With the basketball back and forth. When Wade almost loses it. Now turns around. Back in the corner. Wade wants the shot there, but she'll get it back out on top. Red Ravens is struggling with the basketball here. Can't find any separation. There's some from three. Makes the shot with 5 on the shot clock. No good. And the Red Ravens are kind of scrambling here on offense. They look a little disorganized. They are certainly very happy to come up with an open shot, but that's if they get it. So hopefully can organize the offense here a little better. Redlands struggling as well. Really struggling to get the offense set up. Now they'll look left here in the corner. Tries to get it back out. There's the point guard, Hopkins, set it up from 3. Had a man, or had a hand in her face, rather. And that one goes in and out. Off of Redlands. So Coffeyville gets it right back. Great defensive stretches here from both teams. I'll tell you what, it's exhausting. The offense is working so hard and unable to score any points here as Tatiana McCree will throw it back in here for the Red Ravens. Looking for a substitute, and they will get it. Chesney Downing makes her way back in. They'll come in from Brianna Brown. And we will come back down here to this end. As it looks like Hopkins and Redlands Community College will be tossing it in from the near side baseline. And the officials now have to discuss some things. I'm not sure exactly with where the infraction will be going. No, and they're just making sure that the shot clock has the correct amount of time on it. So they will make those changes. There's 2 minutes left here on the game clock in the first quarter. It's a low-scoring affair as it has been nothing but defense. Both of these teams kind of right now, not necessarily struggling to find their offense, but the defense is just wearing each other out. Low-scoring ball game here to start off the 2018 year. Here's Redlands. They throw it in. They get it in. Nicely done. Downing on the floater and knocks it in. So after a few minutes of scoreless basketball, Redlands backs up. It's 11-8. 1:50 to go. Back over half court. Here comes the Lady Red Ravens. And Brooklyn Wade calls for the foul. As Wade brings it up offensively. And somehow, or actually, Wade not called for the foul there. That was on the screen play. But again, very subtle contact here called. And maybe it seemed a little bit more extreme move. So 5-team foul. We got 90 seconds to go. On the way back to the sideline, full of Brooklyn Way. They bring it up side by side with the right-hand dribble. Here's 11. He takes it right. Will hand it off in that far corner. That's nice drive there to the basketball. Excuse me as I kind of plucked there. A lot of Kramer on the basketball. She drives, and for the first time tonight, we head to the free throw line. So we'll see number 23 for the first time again for the Red Ravens. For the free ones, we'll see what they can do with this. These are always very important. What can you do with the free shots? And the first one is no good. You can see the expressions as well from the coaches. Again, it's a free shot. You've got to be able to knock down the majority of these. So here we go. Free throw percentage last year was a little bit poor, just at 63% as the second one goes in. Knocks it down, and that makes it just a 2-point ball game. Full court press is on here for the Lady Red Ravens. 11-9 is the score, so the Cougars up by 1. We knew coming into this one, kind of basing ourselves from last year, it was going to be a good game. But both these teams playing very well defensively here early on. That full court press is broken up. Nicely done there by Redlands. They're able to get it over midcourt. Now they're trying to get it down low to the baseline. Good passing in and out on the attempt. And the layup is no good, so the Cougars give it back. Here's the Red Ravens now on the fast break. They slow it down low, and a bad pass. And a bad pass there from Wade goes right into the hands of Redlands. So the Cougars get it back. We're under a minute to play. 48 to go in the first quarter. Down low, nice passing, finds down low, and Red Ravens step in front of it. They get the basketball right back, and great job defensively to just come in there. That's Brianna Ramsey-Brown. And she just takes the basketball right away. About a 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 30 on the game, 20 on the shot. Fulla with the floater down low, trying to get the big man, but unfortunately could not get it. As that was number 21, Chesney Downing, against 6 foot. That's what they were hoping, is to get a little bit more big down low, just a little bit more size. That's, again, 6 foot was Downing. So the Cougars will bring the basketball up from right to left. Shot clock is in. 10 seconds now on the game clock. This will be the final possession here of the quarter. Down low, nice passing, finds a wide open layup, and she missed it, but she got her own layup, and Sierra Fulla takes it back. 3 on the game clock. Has to shoot it, and doesn't really, it kind of seemed like she wasn't paying attention to the game clock too much there. Missed that opportunity, but they're only down by 2. It is 11-9 here. It's opening day from Jay Herkelman Court. by 2 as we enter the second quarter. So 10 minutes. It's 11-9. Redlands Community College Cougars up by 2. And infield moving right to left. Maroon Road Unicorns. The Cougars now swinging from beyond the arc. From right to left, just from beyond the 3-point line. That's on the inside to get to the interior here. Great defense by the Redlands. Now this man from beyond 3, no good. And nice offensive rebound. Down low. The rebound had to put back up to 13-9. Redlands up by 4 now. Ties for the largest lead of this ball game. It's been back and forth, and it was a very defensive first quarter. Low scoring, obviously. As here's the Red Ravens. They just kind of shifted from beyond the 3-point line. Both teams kind of struggle to find not necessarily traction offensively, as here's a nice jumper from the elbow from Wade. No good, though. And there's a nice offensive defensive rebound from Redlands. And they'll bring it up. Point guard, Hopkins with the basketball. She looks to the corner, wide open from 3, knocks it down, and that's Kylie Stewart. And Coach Harrell wants a timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. But a 30-second timeout. Coach Harrell wants to stop the momentum right there. It's a 7-point deficit, 16-9. We've got 8:57 until we head to halftime here on 98.1 KUSN as we enter into the basketball season. We are in partnership tonight as well with CCC Television. You can head on to their YouTube link on our website at kggfradio.com underneath the sports tab and highlighted CCC TV or over the air at 98.1. KUSN. Hashtag happy to have you along with us as we come out of that timeout here again. Down by 7. They were just looking to kind of break up the momentum there from Redlands. They'll get the basketball back. Tatiana McCree, she'll toss it in here to Mia Haro. Haro will bring it up. Her and McCree have kind of switched off the point guard position tonight. Kind of waiting on number 2 to get on that hot streak as well. Last year, at certain times of the game, she would just knock down 3 after 3 after 3. We'll see. Will Tatiana McCree go on one of those runs tonight? For now, bringing up the basketball is Haro. She'll look into that corner. McCree thought about a 3. Now she'll get it back to Haro up top above. Still beyond the 3-point line here is number 10. 10 back to McCree in the corner. Down low. Full up. Now they swing it outside. Finds an open 3 shot. No good, but he gets her own rebound. Goes down to the baseline and in and out of her hands. Couldn't hold on. There was Brianna Rangy-Brown. And couldn't hang on to her own rebound there. Unfortunate as she had a wide open lane. And a full court press put on here from the Lady Red Ravens. It's a 1-2-2 full court press. They put a lot of pressure on here and a great job there from the Cougars to break it. Down low they go. From beyond the 3, they leave them one wide open and knocking it down once again. There's Brooklyn Judkins, the redshirt sophomore, 5'8" guard. That puts them up by 10. Biggest lead of this ball game here for Redlands. 8:05 to go in the quarter. McCree will bring the basketball up here for the Red Ravens with the left-hand dribble. Thought about driving. Now will stay up top. Gets it now from the right. There's Downing. Downing down low and a nice jumper from the block and knocks it down. Puts it back up on 2. But still down by 8. It's 19-11. Under 8 to go here in the quarter. Bringing the basketball up. Here's Hopkins for Redlands. Hopkins looks left now, gets right back to her. She drives with the right hand down low. Nice layup and in. And a great job there from the point guard. Puts their team back up by 10. 21-11. 7:30 to go here, and Tatiana McCree comes back up the basketball court. From left to right, excuse me. She'll find Brown. Now Brown back up top. McCree, she wanted it in the corner there. They couldn't get it to her. They'll look right. Tiana Fulov for 3, knocks it down. So instead of left, they look right to Tiara Fulov, and Fulov will knock it down. It's 14-21, and they need her and Tatiana McCree to start getting some momentum here so they don't fall too far. And McCree steps in front of the pass. Here it is, 2-on-2 as they'll bring it back up. She'll slow it down and wait for the offense to progress and reset. McCree still with the basketball, spin move. Now gets it back over to Fulov. Fulov back up top to McCree. And they'll slow things down. Drives, right hand, and gets it taken, but too much contact, and there's the foul. As Tatiana McCree just had that one stripped from behind her. That was Renee Hopkins on the strip there. But again, too much contact. That one hit her on the elbow. It'll be a toss-in play here from the sideline. So Tatiana McCree from this near sideline. She'll toss it in here for the Lady Red Ravens. Sarah Douglas on the toss in. That's number 1. Haro now gets the pass from Douglas. Haro now to the corner to Brown. Brown with the right-hand dribble. Gets it back up top. McCree wants the three. No good off of the inside of the iron. And Redlands on the rebound here. Great pass down left. And they'll have to reset, but they find a wide-open shot from 3, in and out, no good, and a nice rebound there. Coming down with it is Downing. Downing gets the basketball back up. Here's Brown. Brown with the right-hand dribble. They look up back up top. That's McCree. Basketball. Big shot, no good. And she's trying to get hot. She's definitely trying to get here on the streak, and McCree can't quite find the touch here. Still down by 7, 21-14 in Redlands, and too much contact. That's Sarah Douglas. 5'10" sophomore out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on the foul there. That's her first foul of the ball game. A couple of substitutes on their way out for the Cougars. And they're still up by 7, 21-14, 5:59 till we head to halftime. So Redlands will toss it in from the near sideline. They do get it in. Great job to give and go. And they find a wide-open 3, but they don't take it. Back up top to the point guard, Hopkins. And Redlands will restart the offense. Hopkins now has 19 seconds on the shot clock. She'll get it right back to give and go. They look down to the elbow. Nice turnaround jumper and knocks it down. That's Brooklyn Judkins on the put in there. Puts them back up by 9. It's 23-14. 5:30 to go till we head to half. Tatiana McCree with the basketball. Dribbling with the right hand. She sets up the offense. Calls out where everyone needs to be. She'll dribble now to the right. And she'll be halted. Great defense here from Hopkins. She's right up on McCree. Looks left now, and too many steps taken. That's a travel on number 2. And it looks like a little bit too many steps taken there, obviously, and it looks like they're going to have a couple of substitutes on their way out, as that sends Chesney Downing to the sideline, and Alana Kramer back out on the court. Number 23 back for some time. 5:15 to go till we head to half, and Hopkins brings it up to the Cougars. And it's taken away, and a nice job again. McCree on the steal. She takes it to the house with the left hand, puts it in. Red Ravens down by 7 now. 23-16, and Tatiana McCree did it all herself on that play. And double dribble. Redlands Community College brought it up over half court, and the double dribble there results in a turnover. So Coffeyville regains some momentum here, trying to get the score back a little bit more even. They're down by 7, 23-16. We'll see what they can do with it here. This is a time to respond and respond well. Trying to find an open shot. Here's the Lady Red Ravens. With it is Randy Brown. Brown now looks left. Now back up top. Douglas now with the basketball. And Douglas can't handle it. She dives to get it. And it looks like there's going to be a foul called, actually. I believe it will be on a Redlands Community College player. So a great job there from Sarah Douglas. Great effort to dive and stretch out just to keep the possession in favor of the Red Ravens and to draw the foul as well. So that foul will result in a toss-in play from that far sideline. That's McCree to toss it in here for the Lady Red Ravens. Slaps and starts the offense here. Haro now with the right-hand dribble sets up the offense from the top. Still at the top, that's Fulla with the basketball. Picks it up now, drives right side, and a little bit of a line drive off the glass. No good there, but that one on the rebound hits off of a Redlands player and goes out of bounds. So a great job there from Fulla, but you'd maybe like to see a little bit more control out of the layup attempt, as it just looked like it was kind of a last grab. Off-balance shot there taken there. 4:20 till we head to halftime. Down by 7 all your Ravens. It's 23-16 here on 98.1 KUSN. McCree struggling to find an inbound. Found one, and no good there was Haro on the layup attempt. Bringing up the basketball is Hopkins, and Hopkins gets fouled the second she gets over half court. So that will result once again in a toss-in play over on that far sideline where the foul occurred. Toss in from the Cougars. That's Hopkins now with the possession. 24 with the basketball. Cougars now, they'll look left. Sets up the offense now further into the corner. Off the left side, that's Dixon. Dixon back up top. From 3, Loving's no good. And on the rebound, though, they do get their own. Offensive rebound there, and they'll drive, and a great job to draw the foul as they go down low with Kayla Albright. And that will be number 23 Alana Kramer. Kramer comes into the ball game just in that first quarter, had some touches, and that will be her second foul. Again, first foul in that first quarter, second one here. 3:53 in the quarter, and this will be the first time we see Redlands on the free strike tonight. It will be for two. It was on an attempted shot. So here on this near free throw line with the lefty, that one is in and out, and on the miss is Christina Jenkins, excuse me. So it is not Albright. I mixed those two up, rather. So it's Christina Jenkins, the one drawing the foul. And missing the first free throw. Here's the second. Puts it up and in. Knocks it down. Puts them back up by 8. 24-16. Under 4 to play here in the first half. McCree brings the basketball back up for Coffeyville. Struggling with the dribble now. She regains possession. She'll get it back off to Brown. Brown looks down low. And that's Haro. Haro back over left. Brown down low. Nice pass. Move and no good on the layup. And Alana Kramer did a great spin move to get down low, but couldn't finish the play. Missed opportunity, still down by 8. From 3, Hopkins wants it. Point guard unable to hit it there for Redlands. And a foul is committed there for the Cougars on the rebound. So, great job there from Talima Harmo to go up there, draw that foul on the rebound, and come down as the Red Ravens will draw that. 3 fouls each team here in this half. That'll be another timeout taken there from Coach Carroll. 30-second timeout. We'll take the 30 seconds ourselves. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Down by 8 on your Red Ravens. 24-16 on 98.1.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
And we've got, about 3:22 till we head to halftime. Welcome back. I'm Sam Speck on 98.1 KUSN. From Nellis Hall and Jay Holkerman Court, it is the beginning of the 2018 basketball season. The Lady Red Ravens down by 8 to Redlands Community College. It's 24-16. Moving from left to right, here are the Ravens. Down low, McCree with the basketball on the shot. The floater knocks it down. And now down by 6 with 3 to go. It's 24-18. You'd like to maybe see them tie this ball game or even take the lead before they head to halftime and regain that momentum. It's gone back and forth, but as of the second quarter has progressed, Redlands has really taken it. That momentum, I should say. They really haven't taken the game. It's been even and very defensive, low-scoring game. Shot from the baseline. The lefty puts it up and in for Redlands. Nicely done. Christina Jenkins, the freshman, knocks it down. Great passing there from Redlands resulted in that wide-open shot. Back up by 8. 2:30 to go. Here's the Red Ravens. With the basketball, that's Haro. Haro now dribbles right. Back up top. They found nothing. McCree, she'll drive. Right hand. Floater, no good. Full of one of the offensive rebound, but it's knocked out of her hands, and Hopkins finds the basketball. So Redlands gets the possession back. She'll just hand it off from 3. No good there. And the missed opportunity from Jana Dixon. That was a wide open 3. No good. Red Ravens back with the basketball. Driving. Kramer with the basketball, and it is picked off. Redlands tonight. Again, Kramer is kind of struggling with that. Turned the ball over a couple times. 2 fouls as well through the first half. A couple of substitutes on their way out for the Red Ravens. 1:45 to halftime. Redlands kind of slowing it down here offensively. Wide open again from the baseline. And my goodness, Christina Jenkins is just finding some separation down low. Tierra Full giving her way too much space. And for the second time, almost in a row, she knocks down a wide-open shot from the baseline. Now up by 10 is the Cougars. Here with the basketball, Brown for the Red Ravens. Picks up her dribble, gives it to McCree. McCree now back up top. That's Full with the basketball. She drives, right hand, goes in, draws the foul, and a great job there. That's the first time tonight I've really seen the Red Ravens drive towards that basket and try and draw for the foul. Tierra Full doing it there, down by 10 with 74 seconds to go in the first half. At halftime, we will take an extended break as we'll hear from our great list of sponsors making tonight's broadcast a possibility. We'll come back And we'll recap that first half. First free throw is put up there from Full-Love, no good. We'll also have that stat line for you as well on how many of those they may have missed through this first half, as Tatiana McCree will come out for the remaining minute 14 seconds of this first half, most likely. They're down by 10. That also puts them in the bonus there after that foul. Full-Love puts the second one up and knocks it down, so at least she gets one out of it. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 28-19, and again, looking for the full court press here is the Lady Red Ravens. Redlands able to break it easily here as the Cougars bring it back up. Hopkins now, point guard with the basketball. 65 seconds till we head to halftime, down low. Great passing here from the Cougars, and that one almost gets picked off. Red Ravens almost tried to step in front of it there as Full-Love, and she just knocks it in and out of her hands. And Full-Love right now getting a little physical, and she gets teed up. And that one comes back to bite her. As I'll tell you what, it's Full-Love and number 15, Sydney Newberry, were certainly not necessarily getting physical by any means, but some words were exchanged between the two of them. Hands were clapped, kind of, not necessarily in a taunting manner, but in a manner that certainly made the referees think that she was trying to address some sort of comment. I've seen tees for worse reasons, and I've seen them for lighter reasons as well. But I'd say that's an acceptable call there, so we'll see a free throw coming up here. If that was 55 seconds to go in the ball game, maybe different story. You know, we got a lot of basketball to be played here. I understand emotion in the first week of the game, but you're going to have to pay there with the technical foul. So they'll shoot the free throws. It is up and it is good. So she knocks down the free throw there. The first one. Makes it a 10-point deficit. 55 seconds to go in the half. Not only that, after this free throw attempt, they will get the possession back. Second one up. Second one is down. So now up by 11. Biggest lead of the ball game is 30-19. 55 seconds to go. And that's a big one. So what would have been just a basketball getting tipped out of bounds against Tierra Full-Love now turns into 2 points and a possession right back to with the Cougars. So Redlands with the basketball. They'll bring it back up top. That's Hopkins on the carry. She'll dribble from right to left. They'll get it down low, and again, that was Jenkins. Jenkins this time double-teamed after hitting those 2 wide-open shots. Back up top, wide open from 3, no good. Missed that opportunity from the top, and hard hit to the ground. On the attempted rebound there, that was Christina Jenkins that hit the court hard. It almost looked like she may have smacked her head. Hopefully she's okay. 36 seconds till we head to halftime there. That ball hit off of her and went out of bounds. So Red Ravens with the possession here. 30 seconds till we head to halftime. Wade with the basketball, dribbling it now with the right hand. She'll hand it off. That's Downing now. Downing tipped, almost taken away, trying to get it to Douglas, but Douglas finds Wade. Wade back, Brown with the basketball. Brown picks it up, back to Douglas. Douglas drives. Nice move. 1-2 step is no good, and the shot clock is now dead as Redlands gets the basketball back. 8 seconds to go. Final play of the half here. Up by 11. Here's Hopkins and the Cougars. She drives right hand, and she draws the foul. Nicely done there. And again, just doing their best right now, just driving through the defense of the Red Ravens. I think that's the difference from offense to offense. Both of them still kind of struggling to find some traction right now in terms of schemes, in terms of plays, but Redlands doing a much better job of penetrating down low, getting to that lower block. And it's showing up by 11 right now. There is the first free throw attempt. No good from Hopkins. And Renee Hopkins, 1.9 seconds up on the clock. They send everybody back. Instead of rebounding, they'll send it back to the stand. For the Reds. 1.9 final shot, and that will do it as 3-2-1 goes to buzzer. Coffeyville trailing by 12 as we head to halftime.
choose something to help you relax and wind down.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to take care of my banking and the internet's down.
So what's the problem?
Just give Dana a call at Community State Bank and she'll take care of it in person.
Oh, bank and Community State Bank. It's an online bank. My bank's not just down the street. It's in, well, I'm not really sure where it's at.
Well, I wouldn't bank anywhere but Community State Bank.
They have great online and mobile banking services, so I still do most of my banking online. So when I need it, it's sure great to talk to somebody I know face to face. Hi, this is Dana from Community State Bank. We offer all the convenience along with the services you want and need, and even throw in a friendly face to help you personally when you need it. Community State Bank, Coffeyville's only locally owned and operated bank.
Keep it simple with great food at great prices. That's what you'll find at Simple Simon's Pizza in Coffeyville. Oh, yeah. You'll find great pizza and a whole lot more, like calzones, wings, breadsticks, and sandwiches. Stop in today for a Coffeyville favorite, the Simple Simon's Lunch Buffet. Simple Simon's makes it easy for you to dine in, carry out, or delivery. Simple Simon's Pizza, 807 West 11th in Coffeyville. Simple Simon's, simply delicious.
When it comes to a time of loss, more folks around here trust and rely on the David W. Barnes Funeral Home. It could be because of your compassionate care. It could be because of your guaranteed superior service. And maybe because of your fair and honest prices. Or just maybe, for all of these reasons, more folks trust the David W. Barnes Funeral Home during a time of loss. The David W. Barnes Funeral Home at 306 North Klein in Coffeyville, an independent, family-owned business.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantry. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Move forward. You can by becoming a part of the Acme Foundry team in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry has current openings for CNC machinists and entry-level foundry positions. Acme offers competitive wages, benefits including medical and dental, and a retirement plan to employee ownership. Acme moves careers forward by promoting from within. Acme Foundry, 1502 South Spruce Street in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry, an equal opportunity employer.
Coming into town for a game? Make it a great weekend. Reserve your room at Coffeyville Sleep Inn and Suites. Coffeyville's premier home away from home. Enjoy plush, clean accommodations, a free continental breakfast, indoor pool, Wi-Fi, and superior staff and services. Ask about special AARP and military discounts. Coffeyville Sleep Inn and Suites, a proud supporter of the Red Ravens.
Industrial strength for your home? You can get it at State Maintenance Supply in Coffeyville. The same quality products the big companies use are available for retail sale at State Maintenance Supply. From cleaning chemicals to paper products, even upright vacuums. A lot better than you find at the big box stores. They can last up to 10 years or longer, and they cost a lot less than you'd think. Run your house like a business, getting more value for your money. Shop State Maintenance Supply on North Klein in Coffeyville.
helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Welcome in. It is time for the halftime report here on 98.1 KUSN. I'm Sid Speck. Happy to have you along with us as it is halftime. Down by 12 right now is your Lady Red Ravens. It's 31-19 as the halftime festivities taking place here. We'll look now at these first half stats, is right now Coffeyville really struggling to spread the basketball out. Only 2 players really taking over, and it was, those 2 players that we kind of highlighted in the pregame, Tatiana McCree and Kira Fola, both with 7 points. That is 14 of their 19 points coming from those 2 players. They really need to do a better job of spreading it out and trying to get more players involved in this ball game. You look at the attempts taken right now in terms of shots for Tatiana McCree. She's got 6, full up with 3. There's others, that have only taken 1 shot in this ball game. You really got to spread it out here if you're the Lady Red Ravens coming into the second half. We'll look now again, Tatiana McCree and full up, your leading scorers for the Red Ravens, with both at 7. So McCree has turned the ball over 3 times. That's another number that they need to work on heading into the second half, is that turnover. Tatiana McCree turned it over 3 times. A lot of turnovers 2 times, as well as Rashida Joseph a couple of times. And the team total right now at 12 to 8 is the turnover ratio. So the Red Ravens losing that turnover ratio as well as the time of possession battle. Redlands really doing a better job hanging onto the basketball, having better drives up the court, and getting points out of them at the end. And that's kind of the most important part. Not only that, but they're spreading it out. They've got 3 individuals doing a lot of work, and then some key important bench players. Woodson coming off the bench tonight. She's got 4 points for them, but the 3 starters tonight, Woodson Judkins, and they had Hopkins and Carissa Jackson, Jackson with 6 points, Hopkins with 6 as well. And Brooklyn Judkins, the leading scorer on the opposing side, with 7. So spreading out the basketball a lot better than the Lady Red Ravens are right now. You can see the difference as they're able to go down the basketball court. They pass the ball a little bit better, more efficiently. They're finding open shots, and they're hitting those open shots as well. Coffeyville is not doing those things as a team. So through the first half, Coffeyville from the floor, it is 7 of 21. That's about 33% shooting from beyond the arc. They only shot about 30%. That's pretty good, but that first half field goal mark needs to be up. 7 of 21 from the floor is not the mark where you'd like to be. In comparison, on the floor, 12 of 27. It's about 45% for Redlands. That's exactly where you'd like to be, in 3 of 12 from beyond the 3-point line. Free throws, 66% for Redlands. They are 4 of 6 tonight. And for Coffeyville, right at 50%. That's 3 of 4. We'll keep an eye on that as we head through the second half as well, as I know that really can shift the results of the ball game as well. So points off the turnovers. This is another big thing. I mentioned 12 turnovers for the Coffeyville Red Ravens. Redlands has turned that into 7 points off of those turnovers, totaling in that. Rebounds, they're getting outmatched. Turnovers ratio is against them right now. The Lady Red Ravens really don't have to turn this one around. But this half on 12, all it takes is 1 good run, and they've got plenty of time to do it. So they need, again, a full half to do it. They've got plenty of time. And we're here to see if they can do it and how they respond. They're a very young team out there. They're only returning 4 or 5 starters from last year into this year. On the opposing side of the ball, only 2 starters. So both of these teams very, very young, and right now Redlands looking comfortable with one another, as well as both these teams coming out of the locker room now, just about getting ready to warm up for second half basketball. So we'll take another extended break, take a nice 3-minute break here on 98.1 KUSN. When we come back after 3 minutes, we'll break down the keys to the second half, what Coffeyville is exactly going to have to do here to get this 12-point deficit on their side and take home the first win of the season. That's where we're at in the first week of the year, first game of the year as well in the 2018-2019 basketball season here on 98.1 KUSN. Right now, Lady Red Ravens down by 12. It's 31-19 here at halftime. We'll take a quick, again, 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes with second half basketball on your home for Red Ravens. It's 98.1 KUSN.
A celebration is in order every time CCC comes to play. And you can trust Gillum Liquor to back it up with an endless cooler filled with your favorite pick of ice-cold beer, or choose something from the vast wine selection to help you relax and wind down after an exhilarating CCC game. Whatever your pleasure, Gillum Liquor is always in for the win. Gillum Liquor, 1713 West 8th Street in Coffeyville.
Bull S. Montana here.
Oh, Bull.
No, really, I am Bull S. Montana here at Lay's Archery and Guns. Now the archery season's here. We're here to get you ready.
I'm always ready, Bull.
Ah, yes. Anyway, when you buy a bow this month, we'll throw in a 50% off on camo clothing.
That's half off.
That's right, 50% on all camo clothing when you buy a new bow.
That's at Lay's Archery and Guns, just 1 mile south of the Deering Y and half mile east on Road 1250.
And be sure to stop and get your hunting and fishing license.
Hey, Raven fans, coming into town for a game? Make it a great weekend. Reserve your room at Coffeyville Sleep-In and Suites, Coffeyville's premier home away from home. Enjoy plush, clean accommodations, a free continental breakfast, indoor pool, Wi-Fi, and superior staff and services. Ask about special AARP and military discounts. Coffeyville Sleep-In and Suites, a proud supporter of the Red Ravens.
Keep it simple with great food at great prices. That's what you'll find at Simple Simon's Pizza in Coffeyville. Oh, yes, you'll find great pizza and a whole lot more, like calzones, wings, breadsticks, and sandwiches. Stop in today for a Coffeyville favorite, the Simple Simon's Lunch Buffet. Simple Simon's makes it easy for you to dine in, carry out, or delivery. Simple Simon's Pizza, 807 West 11th in Coffeyville. Simple Simon's, simply delicious.
When it comes to a time of loss, more folks around here trust and rely on the David W. Barnes Funeral Home. It could be because of their compassionate care. It could be because of their guaranteed superior service, or maybe because of their fair and honest prices, or just maybe for all of these reasons, more folks trust the David W. Barnes Funeral Home during a time of loss. The David W. Barnes Funeral Home at 306 North Klein in Coffeyville, an independent, family-owned business.
Everyone looks forward to a good meal. That's why we do dining differently at Windsor Place. We call it 7 to 7 dining. Residents can come to the dining room anytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for a home-cooked meal of their choice. 3 specials are available throughout the day, along with a full menu, including all-day breakfast. If residents need a treat between meals, they can visit our self-service snack pantry. Come see what makes Windsor Place different at mealtime. Call 620-252-4929.
Welcome back. Second half basketball is about to get underway here from Nellis Hall on J. Harkleman Court. I'm Sam Speck. Happy to have you with us for the opening game of the 2018 season here for the Lady Red Ravens. As basketball season, yes, is upon us as we find ourselves at a very busy part of the season, as football is certainly still going on right now. In fact, they've got a road game coming up this Saturday against Ellsworth. That is in Ellsworth. No, I will not be traveling to Iowa, but yes, we will be covering that game on 98.1 KUSN. So, happy to have you with us. That's where we are right now, 98.1 KUSN, as we find ourselves here in the final minute of halftime, and we'll go ahead and give you some keys to this second half. For Coffeyville, it's time to spread out the basketball and find multiple areas. It's full love, certainly able to generate some points. She was hit with a technical foul, and another foul in that first half as well. She'll have to watch that. Tatiana McCree, again, she had 7 points, but she took the most shots in that first half. She's either going to have to start knocking them down or start distributing the ball out and getting it to her teammates as well. And again, Coffeyville really needing it to spread the basketball out, getting it from one person to the next. Now, if you're Redlands at this point, you're up by 12. It's just time to kind of control the clock. Control the clock if you're Redlands at this point. And finishing off that first half, they did a very good job of that. So teams will switch sides. Coffeyville now moving from right to left, and they will start with the basketball. We've got 10 fresh minutes up on the scoreboard, and now back here from Jay Herkelman Court at Nellis Hall. Second half basketball underway on 98.1 KUSN. Struggling to get it down low was Tatiana McCree. They'll reset back up top. That's Haro with the basketball. Haro down low. Joseph now from the elbow. Back up top beyond the three. Brown with the basketball. Right side. Back up top from beyond, nope, deep two that was, not from beyond the three. Joseph, offensive rebound though, nicely done. Gets it back up to Brown. McCree wants the three from Brown. Almost in and out, no good though. And again, McCree either going to have to start knocking those shots down or distributing the ball away and finding somebody that is going to hit them shots. Some nights you have it, sometimes you don't. Matt Jordan and I had spoke upon this earlier in our day today as well, as there's a second foul coming against Talima Haro. And that's the first one here in this second half, 40 seconds into the half. But that's one thing that we had mentioned coming into this game is McCree was sometimes really on or kind of had an off night. It was never really a gray area, and tonight it's kind of seeming like that shot taking some time to kind of gain momentum. Playing great defensively tonight, a couple of takeaways, and playing great in between the gaps as well. Redlands down low, missed two wide open opportunities, and the Cougars unable to take advantage there. A breakdown down low inside the paint, found two wide open layups, but they were both missed. So Tatiana McCree drives with the left hand, and no good. Tried to do it all by herself there. That one turns up and gives it right back. So Redlands brings it up. Hopkins with the basketball, excuse me. They'll move it from left to right. Now they look into the corner, back up top to the point guard. That's Hopkins. Drives, right hand, and nice step back. But she'll reset the offense instead of taking the shot. Down low to the baseline, and they'll have to reset. And Coffeyville steps in front of it. Great job. And that one actually head off of the baseline. And that one hits off of Redlands. Cougars last. Coffeyville with the basketball. So lots of pushing and shoving, but the basketball finally tipped up out of bounds. Redlands was the last one to touch it, so Coffeyville with it. 8:20 to go here in the third quarter. And Talima Haro brings up the basketball. This is a unique look as McCree really started bringing it up more often as she did last year, but in that first half. And we'll see how it works with her in the corner. They try to get it to Joseph down low. Joseph misses that first attempt and couldn't get her own rebound, and Cougars give it right back. So here comes Redlands. They bring it down low. Nice passing, and it's swatted away. And puts that one to the ground. And what a job, Chesney Downing. That will put some energy into the building. Not only that, hopefully gets some momentum here for Coffeyville. Neither team has scored in the second half. Down low to the elbow. Now back outside. They want the three. Instead, she'll drive. Kicks it out from three and knocks it down. There's the first points of the second half. That's Sydney Newberry. And Redlands back on the board. It's 34-19. That's their biggest lead of the ball game. 7:40 to go in the ball game. So the swat and the block didn't matter there, as they still knock down the three. Great response there from the Cougars. McCree with it in that far corner. Back up top to Brown. Brown drives with the left hand. A lot of contact, no whistle. They'll get it back to Brown. Open in this near side corner. Knocks it down for three. Back to a 12-point game. It's 34-22. 7:15 to go in the quarter. Back down to the other end. Cougars with the basketball. Again, still just kind of swinging it beyond the three-point line. They get it to the point guard, Hopkins. Hopkins down low. That pass doesn't work. They got to get it back out to Hopkins, so she'll just reset the offense. She'll pass it back up top to find number 15, Newberry. Newberry with the basketball. She's knocked down a couple of long balls tonight. They're tight on her with the defense. Tight on the defense in the corner as well, and there's the shot clock violation. 3-2-1 goes to the shot clock, and a great job. Great 30 seconds there for the Red Raven defense. Forces them off the ball. 6:47 to go in the quarter. 34-22. Harrell will bring it up. 5'9" freshman again out of Lawrence, Kansas. Right hand dribble from right to left, now drives. She goes, tips back out to the corner, and Tatiana McCree will get the pass. Now McCree drives, left hand, kicks it out. Brown in the corner, another three, no good. And hadn't thought about a good idea there. Brown now trying to get the basketball, just loose ball there. Hopkins gets it and gets fouled as well. So Hopkins for Redlands Community College. She was able to get to the basketball first, and due to everybody just kind of the momentum carrying into each other, forced a lot of contact and the foul. 6:25 to go. That's the first foul tonight there on number 21 Downing, though. That's a good number for that, as you don't want to lose that. Great passing down low. Missed opportunity there from Redlands, and a foul on that far side, and I think that one's going against Redlands Community College. That will be their first team foul here this entire second half. A couple of substitutes on their way in as well. For Coffeyville, Lashika Joseph on her way to the sideline. She gets some well-deserved rest, and out there is Tierra Fullove. So Fullove back out there, bringing it back up here is Haro. Haro with the dribble from right to left now to McCree. McCree back up top. That's Downing with the basketball. Downing out of Brown. Brown's knocked down a couple of threes. She gets it to Fullove. Fullove wants a three. From the corner, no good. That misses everything there. A little rushed on the three-point attempt. And Dak down with it. Fast break. Here's Hopkins Redlands and draws a lot of contact. And actually, that's against the Red Ravens. So it looked like Rihanna Brown was able to get her feet set. Was able to get her feet set and maybe draw a charging foul, but instead that goes against her. That one's going to be called on the shot. So Hopkins will head to the free throw line. Hopkins tonight from the free throw line is 1 of 2. Here's the first one at this trip. There's the good. And the first one is good. 35 to 22, 13 points now separate the two teams. 5:51 to go in the third quarter of play. Waiting on it now again, Hopkins. Does the routine, puts up the shot, knocks it down. 2 of 2 this trip. Makes it 14-point deficit. 36-22, and here's Haro. Brings the basketball up for the Red Ravens. Sets the offense up, looks right, finds Fullove after the screen. Fullove still beyond the three-point line and in the center court. Now right side, they drive, that's Downing. Nice move. Shoulders her way in, tries to muscle her way to the rim, and that goes no good on the attempt. Little layup attempt there. Redlands on the rebound, and they'll reset the offense. Hopkins now for the Cougars. Hopkins brings the basketball. She dribbles, resets the offense, kind of registers now. Right side, nice move. Gets some separation inside, no good, but a rebound there. Here's Haro now. Fast break. Red Ravens with the basketball, and she'll slow things down. Kind of stops her feet at center court. Now goes right to McCree. Tatiana McCree on that far end. Now dribbles left up towards center court. She'll start the offense back over. Now dribbles right, drives into the corner. Back up top to Tierra Fullove. Fullove down low. That's Downing. Chesley Sooks in, and the foul. And a beautiful job for Chesley Downing with the strength and the turn. 21 gets them on the board, down by 12, trying to make it down by 11. This would be a big three-point opportunity. 4:53 to go in the quarter. Second team foul against Redlands, and here it is for the three-point play, and Downing knocks it in. There it is, three-point play taken advantage of, and that's big. Full court press is on. It's the 2-2-1 now, and Hopkins just runs right by it. 2-2-1 half-court press, and just runs right by it. There's Redlands, and a rush three-point shot is no good, so Redlands will give it right back. They took only maybe 2 seconds off that shot clock there. Now McCree wants it. McCree thought about a three-point shot. As he said, she'll slow things down. Now 15 on the shot clock as they reset the offense. Looking for the screen, left side, dribbles. That's Downing. She gets the ball right back from beyond the three. No, her toes are right on the line. No good either way, so Redlands gets it right back. Here's the fast break. Redlands brings it back up. And Cougars with the basketball. They'll restart up on top of the key. That's Deanna Dixon. Dixon now to the elbow, and a foul down low. Look to be on Tierra Fullove. And that's one number that you really can't have committing too many fouls at this point in the game. Tierra Fullove. All right, actually this one coming in at Tatiana McCree. So it was on McCree, not Fullove. And again, that's also a number that you don't want to have foul. That was her third personal foul. 2 more, even 1 more, and she'll really have to be monitored until that fourth quarter. Nice inbound play. Finds a wide open shot for 3, no good, and Red Ravens have the rebound. On the fast break, here's Brown down the court. Puts up the pump fake, and she draws the foul. Does a great job there with the pump fake, draws the foul. She missed the layup opportunity, but Brianna Rangy Brown will be on her way to the free throw line. She's a freshman. She's 5'6", out of New Zealand. And she looks to make this separation now under double digits for the first time in a while. First shot up, that one knocked it down. Great form. And nothing but net. 10-point deficit. 36-26 here. 3:59 to go in the quarter. Brown wants it, puts it up, and no good. In and out. Hit off the rim about 3 times. That's unfortunate. Down by 10, though. Red Ravens will take it. And here again is that half-court press. The 2-2-1. Tried to trap him in at center court. No good. That one for 3. Here's Redlands putting it up. And a great job there with the full-court press. Again, kind of creating a rush scenario for the opposing offense, and a bad pass there. That one goes out of bounds. Kira Full-Love was looking for Tatiana McCree, and McCree wasn't anywhere near Full-Love was going with it. In fact, I thought I might have to be on the defense over here, and it was coming at us. Thank goodness Coach Stephen Harrell stepped in front of it for me. But 3:38 to go in the quarter. Redlands will toss it back in, and the point guard Hopkins with the basketball. Over center court, right-hand dribble. She'll take it. Looks left now. That's Dixon. Dixon down low. She'll get it right back. Out of the give-and-go pass back to Dixon, and again, they go to the baseline. The baseline goes nowhere. Nice defense on that far side, and it looks to be a timeout call. So great defense there from the Red Ravens. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We're back here in 30 seconds on 98.1 KUSN. 36-26. Redlands up on your Red Ravens.
Move forward. You can by becoming a part of the Acme Foundry team in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry has current openings for CNC machinists and entry-level foundry positions. Acme offers competitive wages, benefits including medical and dental, and a retirement plan through employee ownership. Acme moves careers forward by promoting from within. Find out more. Apply in person at Acme Foundry, 1502 South Spruce Street in Coffeyville. Acme Foundry, an equal opportunity employer.
Got 3:22 left here in this quarter of play. We got a 10-point deficit here as Redlands Community College, the Cougars up by 10 on your Red Ravens. Happy to have you with us. I'm Sam Speck on 98.1 KUSN, as well as in partnership with CCC TV. You can find that link on our website at kpgfradio.com. Hopkins gets the inbound here for the Cougars. She's back up top. Nice move there, but a whistle down low. Too much contact, and that will force the ball the other way. A foul down low, or I believe maybe too many seconds down low in the paint. Either way, Red Ravens get the basketball back. They're down by 10. Plenty of time to go. We got a full fourth quarter to play, and 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Almost taking it away there is the Cougars, and they will. Great defensive stop there. The Cougars just stepped in front of it. That's Hopkins on the tip and the takeaway. She's got the basketball, drives, point guard with it. Nice move. Great pass, and the finish. Christina Jenkins. And that is textbook. That will get you 2 points every single time, with the steal, with the assist as well, as Renea Hopkins does a great job there for the Cougars. Puts them up now, back up by 12. 38-26. Nice pass down low to Joseph, and stepped in front of. Redlands gets the basketball back. So a turnover there. Great defensive play there by the Cougars. Stepped in front of there by the Red Ravens. That's Haro getting the basketball back. So Coffeyville, from one turnover to the next, they get the basketball back. Down by 12. 2:05 to go in the quarter. McCree drives with the left hand. Goes into the paint, draws the foul. And that is big, though. She came down hard on that left ankle. And really kind of shaking at it, though. Looks to just be kind of a rough ankle sprain there for a quick second. Kind of walking it off, shaking it off there, though. Again, to see number 2 go down with an injury this early in the year, that would be devastating. That would be devastating. Now she comes back to the sideline, really wants to kind of maybe focus on that. And it looks to be a free throw will be set in for it. It's going to be Rihanna Brown doing the shooting. So we'll keep you up to date. That's number 2, Tatiana McCree, heading to the sideline. They struggled with injuries last year. And hopefully here in week number 1, game number 1, they aren't struck with sophomore and return starter from last year, Tatiana McCree. So again, it's Rihanna Brown doing the shots. Form the free throw. 2:03 to go here in the quarter. The first one is up, no good. And we'll have a second one. So Coffeyville was 50% from the free throw line in that first half. See how those numbers add up here in the second half. First one, no good. The second one is good. They're down by 11 again. 38-27. Full court press put on. 2-2-1, and a good job there, but it's broken up by Redlands. Hopkins gets it into the corner. That's Newberry on the three, knocks it down. And Sydney Newberry has found some open space, and when she does, she can knock down the three. 41-27. Into the corner they go, down into the basketball. Red Ravens with the possession. She brings it back up top, now to that far side. Brown sets up the offense, the floater, down low to Joseph, the foul, and one. Knocks it down. And Joseph will head to the free throw line for a potential three-point play. See, those are the kind of plays that you need right there. It was a risky pass. Though it was a great idea. As the pass from Rihanna Brown, it was just a little bit, again, a little bit too much hang time to it, if you will. But that's what happens when you've got 6'6" Lashika Joseph down low. She's able to get those tall passes. That one is no good. So the three-point play comes up short. They do get two. Joseph able to cut the lead down back to 12, 41-29. Coffeyville trails Redlands here. Redlands with the basketball down low. Baseline jumper, no good. And offensive rebound, though. They get it right back. So the Cougars with the basketball. Point guard Hopkins with it. She picks up her dribble. Now looks left. Looks left, now passes into the elbow. The elbow has to get it back up top to Hopkins. Hopkins restarts. Right side dribble, drives, baseline. High off the glass, no good. And Coffeyville comes up with the rebound. Court to court they go. And the basketball in and out of her hands. And she's turned the ball over on a few occasions tonight. That one on her own accord. It just, the basketball came out of her hands on a dribble. And a turnover gives it right back to Redlands. Looked like she may have been doing a little bit too much in double coverage as well. Maybe just got into her head a little bit too much. In those cases, it's hard to, but you just got to slow the offensive play down and wait for the offense to catch up with you. So Redlands back with it. Cougars will start up top. Down low. Great passing. Finds wide open down low from the block, and a two-point play from Carissa Jackson is good. 43-29 with 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. So that moves the gap back up to 14. 43-29 to go. There's a 6-second separation between the shot clock and the game clock. They go to that far corner with Kramer. Kramer now to Downing. That's Douglas. Douglas in a double team. She's trapped. And looks like they're going to have to take the timeout. No, it was Downing on that. 30-second timeout. We'll take one ourselves. Back in 30 seconds for the final 14 of the third quarter on 98.1 KUSM.
Industrial strength for your home? You can get it at 4 State Maintenance Supply in Coffeyville. The same quality products that big companies use are available for retail sale at 4 State Maintenance Supply. From cleaning chemicals to paper products, even upright vacuums. A lot better than you find at the big box stores. They can last up to 10 years or longer, and they cost a lot less than you'd think. Run your house like a business, getting more value for your money. Shop 4 State Maintenance Supply on North Klein in Coffeyville.
We got 14 seconds to go here till we head to the fourth quarter. Coming out of the timeout, Red Ravens still with the basketball. They'll throw it in from their own baseline here. 8 seconds on the shot clock, and that's too many. Took 5 seconds to throw it in. That was Rihanna Brown, and a lot of inexperiential mistakes made tonight by the Red Ravens as well as Redlands, but Redlands doing a great job kind of operating their offense, creating a lot of open passes, open shooting lanes, and scoring some good points as well. 8 seconds on the game clock. Wants to shoot this one from the elbow before. That one's no good. Coffeyville on the rebound. 3 seconds on it. Here's the shot as the buzzer goes. No good on the buzzer. And the buzzer beater is a no-go. So now by 14 as we head to the final quarter of play. We'll be back here in 60 seconds again with the final 10 minutes on the clock. 98.1 KUSN back in a minute.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Bull S. Montana here.
Oh, Bull.
No, really, I am. Bull S. Montana, here at Lay's Archery and Guns. Now the archery season's here, we're here to get you ready.
I'm always ready, Bull.
Ah, yes. Anyway, when you buy a bow this month, we'll throw in the 50% off on camo clothing.
That's half off.
That's right, 50% on all camo clothing when you buy a new bow.
That's at Lay's Archery and Guns, just 1 mile south of the Deering Y and half mile east on Road 1250.
And be sure to stop and get your hunting and fishing license.
We got 3/4 down and 10 minutes to play. 10 fresh minutes up there as we enter the final quarter here on 98.1 KUSN. I'm Sam Speck, happy to have you along with us in partnership tonight with CCC Television or over the air on 98.1 FM KUSN and on our website at kttfradio.com. It is Red Ravens basketball. The Lady Ravens back on the court tonight. Currently down by 14 in the final period. 43-29 to the Redlands Community College Cougars this evening as, again, a lot of the inexperiential kind of mistakes being made, turnovers, missed plays, missed opportunities, and that just comes again with the inexperience on the roster. We'll see how they grow throughout the season, and we'll see if they can make a comeback here. Final quarter up as Hopkins here and the Redlands Community College offense will bring it up. They look down low. Good passing there. Finds an opening. Right side baseline. Jumper knocks it down. And then, again, Brooklyn Judkins, redshirt sophomore. She's one of our leading scorers tonight on the opposing side for Redlands as well. She knocks down another one. 45-29 for the Cougars. 9:30 to go in the ball game. With it now, here's Haro. She'll bring it up. Hands it off. Kramer with the basketball. Kramer now into the corner. Finds Brown. Brown back up top. That's Haro. Haro from three. Wants it. No good. Off the back of the iron. And that one with a big rebound comes out. Redlands able to fall on it. Now with the basketball, back point guard. Hopkins now will start the offense here and just kind of methodically moving their way through this quarter. This is a wise way to do it, and that shot from the baseline, far side, goes a little bit no-go. And it will result in a jump ball off of the rebound. That, with the possession arrow in favor of the Coffeyville Red Ravens, will give it right back to the Lady Ravens. Kramer back on her way to the sideline there, so she'll get some time to rest as well as Joseph. So that means Sierra Fulov back out on the court as well as Chesney Downing. As here's Haro. Kalima Haro will bring up the basketball. Right hand dribble, point guard, looks left. That's Brown with it, back up to Haro. Haro to that right side to McCree, and McCree goes down to the baseline, finds Downing, and Downing tries to get it back out. She gets fouled. So too much contact over there. That'll be the first foul here of this quarter. 8:40 to go in the ball game. It's doable. You're down by 16 here for the Lady Red Ravens, but you really got to start knocking down some shots and getting that momentum fully on your side. McCree now from her own baseline. She'll toss it in here on that left side. Tosses it way out. Finds the other sophomore, Sierra Fulov. Fulov flips back into the corner. That's McCree from deep. No good. And again, a missed opportunity. The jump ball has not been a strong suit tonight. Missing a lot of field goals and three-point opportunities. And putting them in the double team there. And wow, that was a questionable foul call there. Again, Kalima Haro there will be called for the contact. But I was, I'm very close to that play as well. I saw it firsthand, and I will agree to disagree there for you. So that one goes against the Red Ravens. 8:23 to go here, and Tatiana almost comes away. McCree almost with the steal, but that leaves a wide open big man down low. Yes, indeed. Number 22, Kylie Stewart, finds a wide open lane, 47-29. So, unfortunately, when you give it your all and you kind of dip in front of a pass and come up empty, that leaves a wide open lane. And here's a bad pass. That one gives it right back to Redlands. Redlands now on the fast break. Nice save there as that one almost goes out of bounds. Cougars hang on to the possession. They go to that far corner. It's still out, wants the three. The lefty knocks it down. Brooklyn Judkins continues to be one of our leading scorers this evening, and Coach Harrell wants a timeout. He wants a full timeout. We'll take one ourselves. 60 seconds up on the board. We'll be back in a minute here on 98.1 KUSN. 50-29, Coffeyville trails.
A celebration is in order every time CCC comes to play. And you can trust Gillum Liquor to back it up with an endless cooler filled with your favorite pick of ice-cold beer, or choose something from the vast wine selection to help you relax and wind down after an exhilarating CCC game. Whatever your pleasure, Gillum Liquor is always in for the win. Gillum Liquor, 1713 West 8th Street in Coffeyville. Keep it simple with great food at great prices. That's what you'll find at Simple Simon's Pizza in Coffeyville. Oh, yes, you'll find great pizza and a whole lot more, like calzones, wings, breadsticks, and sandwiches. Stop in today for a Coffeyville favorite, the Simple Simon's Lunch Buffet. Simple Simon's makes it easy for you to dine in, carry out, or delivery. Simple Simon's Pizza, 807 West 11th in Coffeyville. Simple Simon's, simply delicious.
Back in here, coming out of the timeout. Bigger and bigger as the time is right now. It is turning into a little bit of a stretch. It's 50 to 29 is the difference right now, so it is a 21-point difference between these two. Harrell will bring it up, point guard here for the Red Ravens. They'll start the drive, moving right to left here. Under 20 on the shot clock. Far side of the corner is Brown. They go back up top. That's Harrell. Now here's McCree. Left side, baseline, and a bad pass. That results in a turnover. That one's just going to go straight out of bounds. And Redlands will get the basketball right back. So some substitutions made. Chesney Downey makes her way to the sideline. 6-foot freshman out of Atchison, Kansas. We can really tell there is some definite talent on this team, but they need to be able to limit the mistakes, and that will come with experience. When that will come throughout the season, I don't know. We'll see. But we will follow them all through the 2018 year. It will be an exciting year to see this team grow. As here's the shot put up. There's Redlands. And again, another elbow shot. That one knocked down easy. Too easy it was. 52 to 29. So the Cougars really starting to get hot from the floor. They're starting to shoot the ball a little bit better here as we get through this fourth quarter. Coffeyville on the other end. Unfortunately not. 3-point shot put up from the corner, and a foul down low results in that one going the other way. So the offensive foul down low in the paint gives up the basketball. So the Red Ravens give it right back to the Cougars. They'll bring it up over half court. Hopkins on the dribble now with the right hand. She looks left, now right. 6:36 to go in this ball game. Looks down low. Nice pass. That one in and out on the attempt. About a 10-foot jump shot there is a no-go for Redlands, and Coffeyville brings it back up from right to left. Brown with the basketball. Now over to Tierra Full Love down low to Joseph. Joseph with the basketball up top, right around the free throw line. Gets it back out to McCree. She drives left hand inside. Baseline, no good on the layup attempt. And the Cougars get it right back down low. Full court pass. That one is kind of bobbled around, now throwing around, and that one goes out of bounds. So Redlands give it up. 6:05 to go in the game. Couple of substitutions back out there for the Cougars. And they've got a pretty comfortable lead, 52 to 29 here. First week and first game of the basketball season here for Coffeyville. Tomorrow, it will be the men. Community State Bank Classic, and we'll have two of those games for you at 5 and 7 p.m. Same station here on 98.1 KUSN. So here's Harrell. Point guard brings it up, and there's the foul. And she tried to pass it over to Brown. Brown gets fouled trying to just catch the pass. That one coming off of the pass, and limited amount of fouls here in the second half. They've done a good job, both these teams. That one is tipped there by Hopkins. So McCree able to get and recover the tip pass. So McCree will bring it up. Dribbles with the right hand, now to left. Tried to drive, but she gets stuck. Has to give it to Joseph. Joseph passes down low. Beautiful pass by Harrell, and Harrell puts it up for the easy lay-in. 52 to 31. And that's something I've been waiting for all night long. Is good, quick, 3 to 4 passes that result in a wide open shot. They haven't had more than one of those tonight. That's the first time. And Hopkins comes down looking to draw some contact, but instead, she gets called for the travel. So Redlands will give it right back to Coffeyville. But they really do need to start moving the ball a little bit better, passing the ball more efficiently, giving themselves open shots. There's the pass now to Brown. Brown wants the three. No good as that one hits off the rim a couple of times. Right idea. Just inaccurate there on the shot. Almost tripped over herself. Here's Redlands. That was Hopkins. And coach for the other side, that's Nyhouse on the opposing side. He wants a timeout. Full timeout taken. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll take just a 30-second break. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on 98.1 KUSN. Red Ravens down right now 52-31. We got 5:05 to go here in the ball game again. Back here in 30 seconds on KUSN.
When it comes to a time of loss, more folks around here trust and rely on the David W. Barnes Funeral Home. It could be because of their compassionate care. It could be because of their guaranteed superior service. Or maybe because of their fair and honest prices. Or just maybe, for all of these reasons, more folks trust the David W. Barnes Funeral Home during a time of loss. The David W. Barnes Funeral Home at 306 North Klein in Coffeyville, an independent, family-owned business.
Final quarter of basketball here from Nellis Hall. Happy to have you with us on State Stack on 98.1 KUSN, working in partnership tonight with CCC Television as well. And back in the studio, it's Sam Reed on the producing board. Sam, thanks so much for doing work with the CCC Athletics with us, making sure all of the CCC games are sounding just right. 5:05 to go here in the ball game. It's 52-31. And it has kind of turned into the Cougars ball game to lose at this point. The Red Ravens not making any signs that they want this ball game. They've made a lot of inexperiential mistakes, and a foul there that time coming against Haro as Hopkins, point guard for Redlands, tried to drive on the right side, and she gets fouled there by Haro. But again, it's, there's just a lot of mistakes made. There's a lot of inexperiential mistakes made tonight by the Red Ravens. So at this point, it is the Cougars' game to lose. They're up 52-31 at this point. 4:55 to go in the ball game. And here's Dixon for the Cougars. Dixon's pass is intercepted, and there it is. Beautifully done by Haro. She'll take it length of the court and put it in with the layup. And Haro makes it 52-33 now. And they'll kind of keep up consistent half-court pressure there. Hopkins now brings it over center court, and she gets, hassled there by two players. Double teamed. She's able to get out of the double team. Hopkins back up with the possession now. She was able to get it from Newberry back to Hopkins. Back to Newberry now. Down to the baseline. Baseline back up top to Hopkins. Hopkins wants a three. Deep shot. Knocks it down. That is a dagger. 55-33. 4:12 to go in the ball game. Here's McCree now driving down. Picks up her dribble. Gives it back out. That's Haro atop the key. Haro now to Full Love. Full Love drives to the left hand. She picks it up. Now to Brown. Brown out to McCree. Still outside the three, now drives from the free throw line, drives, gets the foul, almost knocks it down, but came up empty on the shot attempt. She'll head to the free throw line for a couple of shots tonight. And moving forward, that's something that McCree really needs to work on and get better at. She's done it well tonight on instances, on occasions, is driving and drawing the foul. If you can put a team in foul trouble, it really drastically turns their decision-making kind of into your favor. As the first one there from McCree is knocked down. That one goes good. 55-34. Trying to make this one a 20-point deficit here is McCree with her second shot. But again, if you're able to put a team in foul trouble early on in quarters and in halves and in games, that one goes. 20-point deficit it is, 55-35. But if you can put pressure on a team and make them make decisions due to their fouls, as there's a foul that time again on Haro. She's going to have to be very careful here in these final few minutes. She's getting close to 5 personal fouls. And there it is. I knew she was definitely getting very close to it. That will do it for Talima Haro. So the 5'9" freshman out of Lawrence, Kansas, fouls out. That will bring in number 11, Brooklyn Wade. Wade, a freshman out of Willard, Missouri. So they lose the size advantage there. Wade just 5'6". Got the speed, got the shot, but doesn't have the size that they're looking for in those down-low instances, and especially right now. Double team on that far side. Newberry has to get rid of it here for the Cougars, and the Cougars, that one is tipped away. Jump ball forced there by the Red Ravens, and the arrow is with Redlands. So the Cougars will hang on to the basketball. They'll throw it in from their own baseline. Here's Hopkins. Hopkins tosses it out. Nice pass. That's Newberry on the inbound. Newberry now to Dixon. Back up to Newberry. Down low. Nice pass. They found Jackson. Jackson back up top. And now out to Hopkins. Hopkins wants another three. No good. And Defensive rebound. Here's McCree. 3:20 to go in the ball game. McCree on the carry. Wants the three herself. Turnaround jumper. Knocks it down. 38-55 now as the lead is cut to 17. 3:10 to go. And quick shots, quick basket sets the difference, and that one's swatted away. Desney Downing, my goodness, and no foul on the call either, as they left a Redlands Cougar wide open on the baseline, though Downing comes through and swats away the layup attempt. That one goes out of bounds after the swat. So the Cougars will toss it in from their own baseline. Hopkins to Newberry. Jumper knocks it down wide open. And just nothing but net there from Newberry. Another dagger, 57-38. 2:50 to go in the ball game. McCree now with the possession. She dribbles up, wants another three outside. Knocks it down. Tatiana McCree with a second three here in the quarter. 41-57. You've got quite the gap to go there. But finally some life showing on this offensive side for the Red Ravens. Hopkins drives. Nice pass. Baseline jumper. No good. And Fulov on the rebound. 2:24 to go in the ballgame. They quickly come up. Here's Brown. Brown with the right-hand dribble. And Coach Harrell screaming for the offense to have a quick shot here. Trying to drive quickly. That's Wade in the corner. Wade drives. Now gets it out. McCree wants another three. No good. Front of the rim. Third time's the charm. She comes up shy there. 2:03 to go in the ball game. 57-41. Red Ravens trail as Hopkins will bring it up. And here at this point, it's got to be long possessions. Nice passing. Finds wide open down low. That's Carissa Jackson with a wide open lay in there for Redlands Community College. So 59-41. Lead continues to climb. Up to 18. McCree drives. Layup. No good. And a nice individual effort, but that one comes up short. 59-41 it remains. 90 seconds to go in the game. Hopkins drives. She goes from edge to edge of the court and knocks down the layup. 20 points again is the deficit now. 61-41. Brown wants a three from deep. No good. And Downing almost got the offensive rebound, though Redlands able to get on top of it there. And if you're Hopkins here, 20 points is the deficit, and that will be a whistle called, actually, and it will be a 30-second timeout. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like a timeout called on the far side there. Yes, it was against Redlands. But let's go ahead and kind of zoom on through. 71 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's the toss in play. That's Mariah Jones, so they're going to get some freshmen in there. More inexperienced play. Mariah Jones, top of the key here for the Cougars. They toss it around the three-point line. Now down low, baseline. Offensive rebound. Cougars still with the basketball. Out top of Newberry. And that's big. Fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. And too much contact there. Actually, she stepped on the baseline there. So Redlands gives it up. That was Kennedy Downing, another freshman. She's having no one on Oklahoma. And she puts her foot on the baseline. With the possession of the basketball, gives it back up. 20 points is the deficit here. 53 seconds to go in the ball game. As we wrap up this game, we'll take a quick 60-second break to wrap up the broadcast, and we'll come back. When we come back, we'll wrap up the game. We'll look at our stars of the game, and we'll look down the line of our schedule. Here's the three driving, trying to draw the foul, though that one just gets knocked out of her hand and goes out of bounds. So off of Redlands Cougars it goes. Stockton will hang on to the 23 on the shot clock, 46 on the game. The three is Caldwell back to the three down low and two fouls. And the three is fouled. So the three is to throw in once again, trying to get it to Fulov. No good, but Brown is there. The three in the corner. Back up top, that's Wade. Wade with the basketball back to the three. Wasn't pointing fingers, wasn't directing anything. I'll tell you what, the most suggestive direction. 1 player to the net, took out of bounds. Teed up earlier this play. Mola did knock down her first free throw. She'll have a second here, 61-42, 20 seconds to go. Mola, but she really needs to get down and kind of master. Get points out of those fouls. That would be huge for the Lady Red Ravens. 10 seconds to go in the game, and that's going to do it. As Mariah Jones will just race out the clock. The game clock, shot clock is dead. 3-2-1, it goes. 61-43. That is your final here from Nellis Hall. As the Lady Red Ravens come up short tonight on Jay Herkelman court, so their first home game comes up short again. We'll take a quick 60-second break. We come back from this 60-second break. I'll break down the stats and we'll look up on the future game for the Red Ravens as it is now basketball season. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to CCC TV as well for our partnership with them tonight over on CCC TV and on KGGFradio.com. But for now, again, quick 60-second break. We'll be back here on 98.1 KUSM with a post-game report. Lady Red Ravens get beat tonight, 61-43. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to take care of my banking and the internet's down.
So what's the problem? Just give Dana a call at Community State Bank and she'll take care of it in person.
I don't bank at Community State Bank. It's an online bank. My bank's not just down the street. It's in, well, I'm not really sure where it's at.
Wow, I wouldn't bank anywhere but Community State Bank. They have great online and mobile banking services, so I still do most of my banking online. But when I need it, it's sure great to talk to somebody I know face-to-face.
Hi, this is Dana from Community State Bank. We offer all the convenience along with the services you want and need, and even throw in a friendly face to help you personally when you need it. Community State Bank, Coffeyville's only locally owned and operated bank.